Found you in the courthouse, in that jumpsuit. A man made of bad decisions, a perfect muse. You smiled at me like I was just a stranger. You had no idea you were in danger. I carve your name where the shadows flood. I paint my pretty little worlds in blood. Stroke by stroke, I'll make you stay. Red on white, you don't wash away. You're the thorn, but you're my crown. You lift me up just to hold you down. You call it wrong, I call it art. You call it fear, I call it hard. Call me freak while you're still breathing. You light a match, I see the sparks, I see the meaning. You break my rules, you break my skin, you break me open. I trace your veins, gallery walls in my head, all you. Every frame a different shade of bruise. I hang your hurt like a work of art, dripping red signatures from my heart, yeah. The real problem is that I need him alive. Not because I care, because I don't, but because he's mine. You're the thorn in my ass, but you're my thorn, my sacred stain, my perfect storm. I carve your name where the shadows flood. I paint my pretty little worlds in blood. Stroke by stroke, I make you stay, I make you stay. Red on white, you don't wash away. You're the thorn in my ass, but you're my crown, my cursed muse that I won't put down. My cursed muse that I won't put down. I sketch your name in the margins of my plans. Every line ends dripping from my hands. My thorn will be my first living toy, my masterpiece in motion. One that will see the true me, taste the depth of my devotion. White walls wait for your color to dry. Every breath you take, another stroke, another side. I drag your name along the floor. Red script, wet drip, art that pulses, begs me for more. You call it pain, I call it proof. You call it madness, I call it truth. Brush in one hand, your heart in the other. Every color whispers we were made for each other. Darkness always grins when the canvas breathes. My thorn still struggling is the only art I need. The real problem is that I need him alive. Not because I care, because I don't, but because he's mine. You're the thorn in my ass, but you're my thorn, my sacred stain, my perfect storm. I carve your name where the shadows flood. I paint my pretty little worlds in blood. Stroke by stroke, I make the stroke, I make you stay. Red or white, you don't wash away. You're the thorn in my ass, but you're my crown, my cursed muse that I'll put down. My cursed muse that I won't put down. You beg to be consumed by it, by me, by the teeth of my wish. You will crawl to the center of the house. Darkness always wins, that much I'm sure of. You'll finally understand what I am made of. I see you